Hello everyone, welcome to the second round of the PAISAA State Soccer Playoffs. Today we have number 2 seeded Kiski taking on number 10 seeded Germantown Academy. We are about ready to get underway. The captains are meeting here at center field, and we'll be back with you in a second. I'm just going to mute my mic, but stick with us. Getting ready to start here. Again, thanks for joining us if you're watching us on this stream. We have number 2 seeded Kiski. They'll be wearing their traditional white uniforms versus Germantown Academy. They are in a red, black fade uniform. And we're getting ready to start here. Not sure who's going to have the ball first. Kiski's coming off their first round win against the George School, the number 15 seed. I'm not real positive who Germantown Academy beat, but it would have been I believe the number 7 seed. And so it looks like we'll have a pretty competitive match today. We are playing on our grass field today instead of the turf. No particular reason, other than the soccer team tends to like to play on the grass more than they like to play on the turf. But it's also a little bit wider. I think that helps create offensive chances for both sides of the ball. So we're on the grass field today. Germantown will be on the left side of the field on your screen, attacking to the right, and Kiski will be on the right side in the white, attacking left. It appears that Germantown will take the ball first. Again, wearing their red, black fade uniform, and Kiski in the all-white uniform. I apologize, I don't have rosters for Germantown, so most of the calls will be for Kiski, but I'll try and give you numbers for Germantown. And we're underway with round 2 of the PAISAA playoffs. Kiski takes the ball. A little back and forth between Germantown. And they look to make a charge. Kiski will clear the ball. On the far side, we have Rafa, number 17. Just going to zoom in a little bit for you. Defended by Max Silberg, coming the other way for Kiski. Looking to make a run. Makes the through pass. David Egbo. Shot, but deflected wide by the keeper. Will give Kiski the first corner kick of the day. with not even 1 minute into the game. We're at 39:07. The Cougars will have their first corner kick, which will be taken by number 11, Noah Giovanelli, on the far side of the field. I apologize for a little bit of shaky camera. I'm standing on scaffolding that's not the sturdiest. Headed in, cleared out by the defender. Settled down by Guy for Kiski, who gets it far side. George Davison doesn't make clean contact with it. Picked up by the Germantown defender and cleared out of bounds by Kiski for the Germantown throw-in, which will be taken by number 22 of Germantown. Gives it back to his defender, number 9, who boots it deep. Played out of bounds by Mark Alexander of Kiski. Germantown will have the throw-in. 38:05 in the first half. Inbound to the number 22. Played back to number 9. Crosses the field. In. There's a battle. Germantown almost comes away, but defended by Kiski. And chipped over the net by Germantown. Kiski will have the goal kick, which will be taken by Nick Sheth. Played short over to Noah Giovanelli. Up to Guy, defended by Germantown. Kiski retains possession. Giovanelli up the sideline to Rafa. Gets off his foot. Germantown takes it away. Max will have their second corner kick of the day, which will be taken here on the near side, I believe, by number 8, George Davison. 36, George cross. Kiski comes with, played back. And booted back in by Alec Belcastro. Germantown will have the goal kick. 35-40. Playoff and the Kiski School. Played in by the goalkeeper. Joe Aquin heads it down. Germantown goes on the attack. A lot of traffic, gets it wide to number 20, who looks to cross it. Defended out by Dylan McDonough. David Egbo comes away, gets it far side to Rafa, who now looks to do something with it. Gets it back to Max Silberg down the side. Max looking for space, crosses it. George Davison shoots, bends it just nearly left of the goal, looking for that top corner. Not a bad idea. Play it quickly from Germantown. Alec Belcastro plays it. David Egbo takes the body, but keeps working, looking for space. Double teamed, stripped by Germantown, coming the other way, who kicks it deep. And offsides is called against Germantown Academy. Joe Aquin looks to take the free kick. Mark Alexander's going to take it. Played to Bel Castro. Looks for space. Comes back to Mark. Misplayed by Kiski, but good defense. Looks to allow it over the top. Too hard. From the right side of the field, looking to make the cross into the box. .33-18 left in the first half. Number 8 will take it for Germantown. Crosses it far side, cleared out by Kiski. Number 12 boots it back to the defense. Pressured by Kiski. Max Silberg offside for Kiski as they look to make a run towards the net. That will give Germantown the free kick. Just inside midfield. Sends it long. Played down by Germantown. Looking to make the pass. Defended Kiski. Comes out wide to George Davison. Makes the run up the sideline. Passes back to Bel Castro, who switches the field. Back to McDonough, to Giovanelli. Rafa touches it, makes the cross to Max Silberg, just out of his reach, scooped up by the goaltender for Germantown Academy. Goalkeeper boots it midfield to number 17, Rafa, who makes a run with it. Defended away, back to midfield. Guy steps up to Rafa. Bel Castro to Alexander. Back to 13, Bel Castro. Into David Egbo, who flips it over, but is cleared away by number 2 of Germantown Academy and off of GA. So Kiski will have their third corner kick with 31:08 left in the first half on the far side of the field, which appears to be taken by number 10, David Egbo. Played short off the GA defender and out of bounds off of the number 2 of Germantown. So Kiski will have their fourth corner kick. Back to back here. This time it'll be taken by Giovanelli of Kiski. 30 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first half. We have a 0-0 tie. Mark Alexander goes up for it and heads it in the net past the GA goalkeeper. That'll give Kiski a 1-0 lead with 29:58 left in the first half. Mark nets it for the first Cougar goal of the afternoon. Assisted by Giovanelli on the corner kick. The Cougars look to build some momentum. Number 3 and number 1. Well, number 7, I'm sorry. Take it for Germantown. Back to number 8, who looks for 20. Back to 3. Makes the through pass. Who makes the run, defended by George Davison. Out of bounds. Will Germantown Academy. It's going to be a corner kick instead. A little bit of confusion there. Played short to number 2. Makes a pass through the middle, defended out. Played back to 22 for Germantown Academy. Far side, stripped by Rafa, defended by Germantown, and Kiski will have the throw-in on the far side, taken by David Egbo. Inbounds it quickly to Rafa. Looks for the through pass to Silberg, not there. Germantown comes the other way. Clears it down to the corner. Number 3 takes it, finds space. Centered in, but offsides on Germantown Academy number 7. Who is this? Dylan McDonough was gonna boot it in for Kiski. Sends it long for Kiski. Max Silberg looking to receive it in a crowd of Germantown defenders, not able to pull away. GA boots it midfield, up for the header. Kiski comes away with the possession. David Egbo looks to make a run up this side, has space and help into Silberg, not able to make the turn. Back to midfield, Germantown. Belcastro. Through pass, Silberg looking for space, makes the pass. Back to Joe Aquin. Left side, George Davison, just out of the reach of George Davison. Looking to increase communication. GA will now take the throw-in. Comes short side and thrown out of bounds. Number 22, Joe Aquin will take the throw-in for Kiski. Headed by the GA defender. Joe looks to throw it in again. And we will have a Kiski free kick taken quickly by Belcastro to Guy. Swings it out. McDonough blasts it from far out. Not a bad idea though. We will have George Davison exit the field. Teo Perazzi comes in for the Cougars. Blasted in by the keeper. Change of possessions. GA comes away with it. Slide defend by Dylan McDonough. That'll give Germantown Academy the throw-in far side. Be taken by number 10 of Germantown Academy.
Work to the ball. Mike, work to the ball. Brad, stay.
There he is. Thrown in, headed out by McDonough. GA blasted in and gobbled up by Sheth of Kiski. Looking to move it with 24-24 left in the first half. Nick blasted back to midfield. We have a 1-0 lead for the Kiski Cougars against Germantown Academy. David Egbo looks to make the cut, shoots, takes a fortunate bounce for the Cougars and skips over the Germantown keeper And that will give the Cougars a 2-0 lead with 24:06 left in the first half. They're gonna, I believe, put 20 seconds back on the clock. But with 24 minutes left in the first half, the Cougars have a 2-0 lead. First goal scored by Mark Alexander. Second goal scored by David Egbo. The Akron brothers pull off a pair of goals. Gee plays it down. McDonough takes it. We have advantage given to Kiski on a foul off the ball. McDonough will take the free kick. Blast it far side. Silberg not able to receive the pass, headed down by a Germantown offender. We'll be going the other way now for GA. Number 9 boots it in for Georgetown. 22 looks to play it. Goes down. Mark Alexander in the corner. Defended away by number 22 of Germantown Academy. Mark Alexander throws it in. Now Joe Akwin will take the throw in for Kiski. 22-26 left. Max Silberg bodied by the Germantown defender. GA comes away with it, makes the cross. Shot by number 7 over the net. Will give the Cougars a goal kick. Dylan McDonough looks to put the ball in play as Cam Webb looks to find that ball that just went into the woods. Good luck.
Work back to the ball. Pound it in, work back.
Dylan sends it midfield. Belcastro plays it down. Rafa looks to play it. Number 8 bodies it away. Max Silberg comes in hard. 22 takes it down the sideline. Crossed, defended by Alexander. Played back. 22. It's a head game. Guy clears it out for Kiski. Kicked back in. Number 22 heads it. Looks for the Germantown attacker. It's not there. Akwin plays it out for Kiski. 21 minutes left in the first half. 2-0 Cougars. We'll have a corner kick by number 2 of Germantown Academy. Played in, mid-side. After keeper scoops it up and looks to play it. Does so back to midfield. Headed down by Kiski. Cleared forward. Teo takes it with the help of Guy. And advantage given to the Germantown Academy. Number 9 will take it for GA. blasts it in, headed away, and Sheth grabs it down for Kiski. Out to McDonough, up to Gee, plays far side, just out of Noah Giovanelli. Number 2 will take the throw in for Germantown Academy, far side. Again, Germantown in the red and black, Kiski in their white uniforms. Down in the corner, McDonough plays it away. Out to number 2 for Germantown, settles it down, gives it back to his defender. Switches the field, but blocked down by Egbo. Alec Belcastro at midfield. Helps clear it away, but Germantown passes in. Headed away, Giovanelli looks to dribble out of space and just clears the ball away. 29 left in the first half. Thrown in by number 2. Played back to him and not able to connect with his attacker. Kiski will have the throw-in. Number 11, Noah Giovanelli, will throw it in for the Cougars. Throws middle. Makes it all the way back to Mark Alexander. Plays it left side. Max Silberg makes the run up the middle of the field and cleared away by Germantown. Joe Coyne looks to inbound it quickly. Rafa takes it. Has pressure, finds an outlet pass, gets it back. Back to his defender. Mark Alexander looks to switch the field, does so to Dylan McDonough. Comes back near side, and nobody's home for Kiski. Germantown will have the throw-in. 17 minutes left. Number 10 does so quickly. Back to number 9. Sends it deep off the head of Joe Aquin. Germantown will have a throw-in in their attacking end. 16:40. Cougars have a 2-0 lead. Number 10 looks to inbound it. Does so. Defended by Kiski. Rafa comes away looking for space and help. Boots it deep. Nobody home though. As the GA keeper throws it out, the defender takes it, number 2 on the far side. Crosses in, and the Cougars take possession. Nick Sheth boots it past midfield. Not able to be played. Belcastro comes down with it. Goes far side looking for the pass, but is taken down hard by the GA defender, number 9. That gives the Cougars very advantageous position as they're centered midfield with a free kick from about 30 yards out. The kick could come from any one of 3 Cougars. Hit by David Egbo and just right of the goal. We have George Davison coming on for Max Silberg here in the first half. The Cougars have a 2-0 lead. 14:50 left in the first half. Played too quickly, waiting for the subs. Germantown makes the substitution as well. Number 7, is coming out and number 25 is coming on. Number 9 takes the goal kick, plays it past midfield, headed. Kiski takes possession. Down the far side, Teo makes the run, but not able to catch up to it at the end as he's challenged by the defender and the goalkeeper, but he is able to earn a corner kick with 13:56 left in the first half. The Cougars scored their first goal off a corner kick. Played in quickly. Giovanelli looks to cross, and I believe it'll be a handball inside the box. That will give the Cougars a penalty kick with 13:30. Mark Alexander will take the goal kick. Played left side, bottom right or bottom left side. That gives Mark Alexander his second goal of the day. With 13:05 left in the first half, the Cougars take a 3-0 lead against Germantown Academy here in the second round of the PAISAA playoffs. Germantown plays it in. Yellow cards awarded to the Germantown bench. That will give the Cougars the free kick. Played in, Guy takes the ball. Defended by Germantown, retained by Kiski. Battle double teamed, Germantown comes away with it. Off of the Kiski defender. Germantown will have it on the far side.
Brandon, you gotta get with the other forward, Brandon. Get inside, Brandon. Inside, Brandon.
David Egbo comes away with it. Makes the pass to George Davison, not able to connect. Played away. GA keeper kicks it out. Midfield, Guy bodies it down. Headed by GA. Kiski comes away with it. Belcastro makes the through pass into Sean Bernard. But it comes back to the Kiski end. Dylan McDonough takes it. Plays down the far side. We have Rafa taking on the defender and earns the throw-in for Kiski. We have Max Silberg coming back on as David Egbo takes a breather. Sean Bernard also came on at some point. I believe for, looks like maybe Teo. I'm gonna say Teo. But Kiski takes it. 10:55 left in the first half. Rafa taken down by GA. Gives them a free kick. McDonough will take it from about 40 yards out. 10:30 left to play. Cougars have a 3-0 lead. McDonough sends it in along the ground. It's kicked out. potentially dangerous play by George Davison. Got his leg up too high, I believe. Gives Germantown the ball. Number 2 looks to cross it. Played off of Max Silberg, defending. Silberg gets possession stripped away by the double team of GA.
Don't run away from him, Brad.
Played back. And a yellow card awarded to number 8 for Germantown. Will give, let's get it figured out here. It may give Kiski a, looks like it's going to be a free kick from just outside the box. That gives Germantown their second yellow card of the day. 8:58 left in the first half. Alec Belcastro with Silberg lined up with the ball. AB takes it and just misses outside left. Germantown will have the goal kick as number 22 and number 12 come off. Number 15 comes on, number 25 comes on for Germantown. "15 gets his first touch of the game, and defended by George Davison, pressured by line. Germantown will have a goal kick. Played quickly, short side. Number 10 blasts it. Midfield, played down by 25. Chipped in, defended by Kiski well. Number 3 took the shot, I believe, for Germantown, but misses left side. Nick Sheth. Nope, Dylan McDonough will take the goal kick. David Egbo's back on as Alec Belcastro takes a breather. McDonough plays it well past midfield.
Come on, guys, we got a challenge. Come on, boys, you're watching.
Rafa comes away. Gets it to Giovanelli, far side, Sean Bernard. Through pass to David Egbo, up to Silberg, not able to communicate. George Davison take a shot, but it was the misplay by the keeper. Gives Kiski a opportunity with 6:27 left to play in the first half. The Cougars have a 3-0 lead. Davison appears to be all right. Just jammed his ankle a little bit. George is going to take a break. Belcastro will come back on. David Egbo plays it down for Kiski. Cuts across the field. Falls down. Mark Alexander steps up though for the Cougars. Strips the ball away. Looks to make a run. Goes far side, Egbo. Max Silberg.
AB's on! Guys, AB's on the whole time!
Egbo is not able to finish his drive as he ran out of field. Wasn't able to quite turn it back to put the shot on net.
AB turn! Come on, Mike, make it
Number 10 plays at midfield, stripped by Rafa. Settles it down, makes the pass. Silberg cuts it across the field, turns, shoots, just not able to get the right kind of shot he wanted. Sends it into the trees, and Germantown will take the goal kick. 5:15 left. Belcash settles it down, plays it back to his defender. Brought back. Germantown crosses the field. Aquin settles it down. Into Belcastro. Played into the middle. Giovanelli turns, makes the pass, but it's cut off by Germantown. Egbo gets possession back, taken down hard by Germantown. We have about a minute and a half left here in the intermission. I apologize. We cut the stream off. We'll upload the full game later on today. But we have, like I said, about a minute and a half, a minute left in the intermission. And the Cougars will have the ball here in the second half as they've taken a commanding 3-0 lead here in a state playoff second round match against Germantown Academy. We'll be back in just a minute with the second half of action. And we're back. Second round action, second half action against Germantown Academy. The Kiski Cougars will take the ball to start. Alec Balcastro from Max Silberg. Giovanelli comes midfield, looking to attack. Given to Silberg, back to Giovanelli on the far side. Makes a run up the sideline. Crossed by George Davison, defended away by Germantown. Into Max Silberg. Guy makes the cut left. Giovanelli switches the field. Rafa plays it down. Back to Sam Tackett, looks middle. Picked off by the defender. Comes the other way, defended by Kiski. GA keeps possession. Looks to play it back. Rafa defends. Makes the cut inside. Goes midfield. Clears it to the far side, Joe Aquin. Settles it down for the Cougars. Not able to keep it in though. Germantown will have the throw in. 39 minutes left. Thrown in quickly. Mark Alexander settles it down for the Cougars. Makes a cut, looking for space. Defended out. Throw in for Kiski. Aquin moves it quickly into Max Silberg. Into the midfield. Noah Giovanelli. It near side, not available. Looks to make a pass. Germantown comes away looking to attack. Pressured. Sends it in. Cleared away by the Kiski defenders. Nick Sheth settles it down for the Cougars. And will boot it back to past midfield. Germantown plays it down. Back to their defender, back to the keeper, pressured by the Cougars. Played through. Number 3 looks to make the turn. Tackett collides with number 3. Makes the number 25 for Germantown. Apologies there. Mic dropped. George Davison takes it far side. Gets it into Max Silberg, who makes the cut. Belcastro looks to turn. Takes the shot into the belly of the keeper. 36-37. Germantown keeper blasted back to midfield. Body down by Sam Tackett. Plays it up to George Davison. Pressured. Fights hard to win possession. Shoots it into the keeper. 36 minutes left. GA keeper back to midfield. And played over Nick Sheth. That will give Germantown their first goal of the day. That gives a 3-1 lead to the Cougars with 35-46 left to play. We have number 22 coming on for Germantown. Number 20. And back to action. Mark Alexander plays it to McDonough. Back to Alexander. Up to Aquin. Belcastro back to this defender, Alexander. Played out of bounds and given possession to Germantown Academy. And there we go, throws it in. Sam Tackett clears it back to midfield. Down the far side, not able to keep it in. Is the Germantown attacker. That gives Kiski the goal kick. 34-33 left to play in the first half, or in the second half, I'm sorry. Cougars have a 3-1 lead over Germantown. McDonough will take the goal kick. Plays it in off the head of the defender. Number 10 takes it for Germantown. Now to number 8. Plays it in deep. Number 7 on the far side looks to make the cross. Does so, but over the net. The Cougars will have a goal kick, 33-58. Sam Tackett's going to come out of the game. David Egbo is going to make his way back into the game after getting his ankle taped up. McDonough again will take the goal kick for the Cougars. Egbo makes the challenge. Kiski comes away with it. And off of the Kiski attacker, Silberg, I believe. Free kick. Must have called advantage. Germantown looks to go on the attack. Plays it back. Number 7 all the way back to number 2. Back to 18. Gee, hard defense against number 15. Wins the ball and is taken down by Germantown. Kiski the free kick. McDonough takes it quickly to Rafa, who's taken down by Germantown. The third yellow card for Germantown was awarded. I'm not sure to who. Number 3 maybe? I think number 8 has one already, so it must have been to number 3 or to number 2. But Rafa stays on the field. Giovanelli will take the free kick, 32-21 left to play. Crossed in, far side, defended by number 10. George Davison tracks it down, looks to get it back to Aquin. And Joe's taken down hard, or slipped hard, one of the two. Play continues. And a 4th yellow card given to Germantown. Getting dangerously close to doubling up here with to get their first red card of the game, but their 4th yellow card is assigned. Kiski takes the ball. Giovanelli defended hard out of bounds by number 22. Giovanelli will throw it in. Does so back to Guy. Guy plays it back to Giovanelli. Give and go. Giovanelli gets back to Guy. Midfield. Bel Castro dribbles out of trouble. Back to Giovanelli. Double teamed. Gets it to Guy. Taken away by number 3 of Germantown, who makes the run on the attack. McDonough defends. Free kick given to Germantown Academy just outside of the box. Taken by number 17. Played in, headed out by David Egbo. Number 10 looks to shoot, goes the other way. Max Silberg with space and room to run. Defended by Germantown. Squelches the attack. Silberg looks to move the ball quickly, does so to George Davison, back to Silberg. Just out of his reach. They're looking to turn. Number 8 makes the play. Defended. Guy comes the other way. Has Rafa out wide. Rafa looks to switch the field into Silberg. Crosses it and defended away by Germantown just over the head of the keeper. It is definitely a playoff atmosphere here with 29:40 left to play in the second half, a 3-1 lead for the Cougars. George Davison takes it far side, crosses it in, and the keeper comes out to meet it with his chest. Waits for space, boots it midfield. Aquin by himself, just over his head, but gets it back. David Egbo settles it down. Looks to send it up the field, but it's played off of the defender. Egbo will have the throw in. Into George Davison. The defender pressures and heads it out of bounds. For some reason, it's given to Germantown. It might have been off of George, but offsides. Germantown sends it in. Nick Schath jumps and gets the ball. 28:20 left to play in the second half. Keep goes against number 3. 3 comes away with it. Back to 2. Has it out. coming in for number. We have number 2. Goes deep. Giovanelli cuts it off. Guy kicks it up. Silberg. Change of possession. Back and forth. Off of Giovanelli of Kiski. 23 will take the throw in. Goes down the sideline. Played out again by Giovanelli. Varsity ball boy Cam Webb with the nice assistance there on the throw-in. Number 10 throws it in, gets it into space. Will give number 8 for Germantown a corner kick. We have 26 minutes and 50 seconds left to play. 3-1 Cougars. Number 8 will inbound it. Short side off of Rafa. Cleared away by the Cougars. Back to midfield. Number 2 settles it down. Rafa gets it to Silberg, who goes wide to George Davison, who makes the run down the sideline. Touch pass to Max Silberg, crosses it in. Looking for Rafa, defended by GA. George Davison, midfield now. Settles it down. Guy makes the cut, looking for space. Finds some. Triple teamed, turns, shoots, saves to midfield. Pace of the game is definitely starting to pick up. Not sure who's coming in for Georgetown. 25 came on the field, not sure who came off. And Sean Bernard coming in for George Davison of Kiski. We will have throw-in, far side. Played in, Guy able to get in front of the pass. Played away for Germantown, sends it in, headed. As Dylan McDonough is rolled up on. Mark Alexander. Will kick it in. 24 minutes, 40 seconds left. Guy plays it up. Just out of the reach and run of Max Silberg, but it's played off of Silberg. Far side as a young superstar looks to make a play out of bounds there. Germantown throws it in. David Egbo plays it down. Now has a little bit of fire under his belt. Taken down hard in the box. No penalty called, but a corner kick awarded to Kiski. 24 minutes left. We have Alec Belcastro on the far side of the field, who will throw it in for Kiski. Belcastro signals the kick. There it is. Far post. David Egbo goes up hard, but is also taken down hard and out of bounds for the goal kick. Kiski was apparently awarded a yellow card. Not sure when or where, but And Guy takes it as David Egbo spins on 2 defenders. Takes it, makes the turn, makes the pass to Silberg on the far side. Turns. Ooh. As the Germantown defender kicks it off the head of his own teammate, and fortunately gives Kiski, with 22-26 left to play in the second half, a corner kick for the Cougars. 3-1 lead. We have Belcastro again on the far side. Will take the corner. Keeper goes up and gets it. Does not wait for space. Clears it away quickly. Mark Alexander steps in front of it. Looking to make a run. All the way from defense. Stopped by Germantown. Guy sends it in, and the keeper grabs a hold of it. Pushed quickly again by Germantown. Possession comes away to Kiski. Silberg on the far side. Give and go. Defended by Germantown. McDonough boots it up, looking to connect with an attacker. Rafa settles it down for Kiski, looking for space and make a pass. Shoots, and high and wide. 21 minutes left. Number 3 coming on for number 20 of Germantown. We have 20 minutes and 52 seconds left in the second half. 3-1 Cougars. Past midfield. Mark Alexander plays it down. Played off of Germantown. Kept in. 21 makes the move. 23, I'm sorry. Makes the move. Chips it in, but Nick Sheth comes out to meet the ball. Rolls it to his defender, McDonough. Stutter steps, makes the cut upfield. Makes the through pass. Max Silberg up the side. Comes off his foot in the middle. Settled down by Alec Belcastro. Has it taken away by Germantown. Battled in the corner by Silberg. And a corner kick is awarded to Kiski with 20 minutes left in the second half. Belcastro again will take the corner for Kiski on this far side. 3-1 Cougars.
Ready, Brendan.
Signals the kick. Across far side. Nobody on the back post for the Cougars. But defended by Germantown. Looks to make the turn. Defended away by Kiski. Out of bounds. 25 will leave it. 23 will take the throw in for Germantown. I lied. Number 2. Everybody's running past the ball. Number 2 will take the throw in. Does so. Number 8 takes it. Looks to turn and make a pass. Does. Back to his defender. Number 9. Defended by Kiski. Sean Bernard comes away with it. Swarmed by defenders. Taken away. Plays up. Mark Alexander on defense. Played away by Kiski, but it's off the Germantown defender. Thrown in for Kiski by Mark Alexander. Guy takes it. Goes midfield, switches it. Max Silberg down the far side. Punched away by the goalkeeper. Germantown turns, plays it up the side. McDonough comes in and cuts it off. And free kick. Free kick will be awarded to Germantown Academy. Looks like number 9. Number 9. 17:50 left to play. Sends it in low. Cleared back out by the Cougars. Given back to number 9, who boots it in deep. There's a battle in the corner, and it's played off of number 22 for the Cougars, Joe Aquin. Number 7's coming in, 23's coming off for Germantown. Max Silberg and George Davison exchange place, with Davison staying on the field on that far attacking side. Germantown throws it in. Sheth punches it out for the Cougars. Played down, Davidson plays it past midfield. Back to the Germantown defender. Lobs it back, but played down, and Kiski comes away with it. Del Castro back to McDonough, up to David Egbo, who makes a run through the midfield. Sends it near side, wide to Rafa. Stutters, drives, chips in. And David Egbo not exactly able to finish off of a excellent opportunity from Rafa's cross. So we will kick with 16-18 left to play. Rafa makes defenders, gets help, and after a hard battle is able to earn possession for the Cougars out wide. A free kick will be given for the Cougars near the end line. 15:40 left to play in the second half. 3-1 Cougars. Alec Del Castro will take the kick for the Cougars. We'll look to put service into the middle. Does so. Not able to be played down by David Egbo, but it's played out. Aquin not able to set it down for the Cougars. Played through by down. Sean Bernard, and the Germantown keeper puts it on the ground. Pressured by Bernard. It's played to midfield. Egbo goes up for it. Germantown settles it down, kicks it back midfield. Played out wide, too wide for his winger, and Kiski will have the throw-in. 14:37 left in the second half. David Egbo will take it on the far side. Plays it in midfield. Guy turns off the GA midfielder. Giovanelli down the near side to Silberg, who cuts inside. Crossed up. Silberg comes in hard, takes back. Not quite there for the connection, but the Cougars stay on the attack. And body too hard by the Cougars. That'll give GA a free kick. 13:40 left to play in the second half. 3-1 Cougars. Played in well, but just out of the reach of the attacker. Nick Sheth scoops it up for the Cougars. Sends it back past midfield. Geet settles it down midfield. Comes across the midline. Passes it out wide. Giovanelli up to Max Silberg. Giovanelli back. Crosses mid. David Alexander weaves through space. David Alexander. David Egbo. You know who I mean. David Egbo, number 10. Able to get it off of the GA defender and then off the goalkeeper. We will have A 4-1 lead for the Cougars. Max Silberg's going to come off, and Rafa will come on. Four lead for stripped by Mark Alexander. Mark comes the other way, sends it in midfield, body down by number 7 of Germantown. Tussles with Rafa, 7 turns, cleared away by Giovanelli. Back to midfield, Sean Bernard. Rafa comes away with it. Slide by Germantown. Belcastro looks to make a cut with it. Comes back near side. Giovanelli taps it forward, just past Max Silberg, who's able to fight hard with the defender and still working for possession. And a yellow card. Yellow card given to number 13 of Kiski, Alec Belcastro. Seems to be a mix-up there. Quite a few yellow cards given out today, this afternoon. Booted down the field by Germantown. Germantown looks to turn in the box, finds some space. Sheth dives, and that's a red card given to number 25 of Germantown Academy, as the save was clearly one lead for the Cougars as Nick Sheth gets some attention after being kicked into by a GA attacker. And we'll have to have a substitute. And we have number 28 coming on for Nick Sheth. 10 minutes left in the second half. And after all the dust settles and the emotions get heated here, the play will resume with McDonough taking a goal kick for the Kiski Cougars. So Germantown will be down at a player as that red card earns an ejection. A score. Looks Alexander and scooped up by the keeper. Silberg plays it down, but Germantown comes away with it. And challenged by Max Silberg, Germantown will have the free kick, which number 9 will take. Sends it far side, and that will give Germantown a 4-3 lead for the Cougars. We'll have a substituted goalie again. Nick Sheth comes back on after being taken out hard by the Germantown defender and the attacker, I'm sorry. 4-3, 7:47 left to play. I think that's the second yellow card for Alec Belcastro, but we'll maybe it went to Max Silberg before. But anyway, with 7:20 left to play in the second half, Germantown Academy will take it, boots it in, and well wide of the net. So McDonough will have the throw-in, or the goal kick, with 7 minutes left. Sean Bernard looks to play it down, swarmed by Germantown. Played back the other way. Rafa heads it back to midfield. Belcastro takes it. Defender takes it, looks to move it. Does. Played down by Alexander to Rafa. Rafa turns, finds Belcastro, comes near side to Max Silberg. Max Silberg plays it back to Noah Giovanelli. Back to Mark Alexander. Defender takes it for Germantown, gets it midfield. Cougars swarm, take possession, but Belcastro falls down. So Alexander takes it, plays it to Max Silberg near side. Silberg switches the field completely, but the wet field has Davison slipping. So Germantown takes a quick throw in. Aquin heads it against the midfield. McDonough bodies it down. George Davison blasts it down the sideline as Sean Bernard looks to run. Not able to play, but makes the keeper play quickly. Belcastro pressures and gives Germantown the throw-in. Again, number 10 takes it quickly, throws it in. Aquin plays it midfield. Rafa's going to switch it the field, plays it near side to Max Silberg. 5 minutes left, 4-3 Cougars. Rafa gets it back, plays it back to Giovanelli. Cuts, plays it in, plays it back to Giovanelli. Midfield, Germantown takes it. McDonough pressures. Mark Alexander takes it up the field. Into the corner, looks to cross. Settles it down, makes the cut. And earns a corner kick for the Cougars after taking on 2 defenders. We have a substitute coming in. We have Sean Bernard coming out, David Egbo coming in. 4:18 left to play. 4-3 Cougars here in the second half of the second round of the playoffs. Silberg takes it short into Mark Alexander. Not in any hurry to move the ball. Does so, played off of the defenders. Will give the Cougars it was tight down there. It looks like it's going to be a throw-in. Silberg will take it. Played in. Germantown defends. Alec Belcastro dances in the corner. Silberg looks to help. And played out again by Germantown, number 9. So Silberg will play it in again. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Cougars are trying to slow the pace down, and the momentum that Germantown has gained here in the second half with 3 goals, or with 2 goals, I'm sorry, bumped by Silberg, but number 20 looks to sub in here. They're not going to sub in. Number 20 will have to wait. Number 9 takes the far side cross, defended out. Played out by Joe Acklin. Nope, I'm sorry, George Davison. So, number 20 comes in for number 2 for Germantown. Pressured by Silberg. Taken by Rafa. Able to keep possession, turns, finds Silberg running down the side. Max sticks with it, crosses, but the keeper's able to, so David Egbo kicks it down to Guy. Over to George Davison, cuts in midfield, gets it back to Belcastro. Far side, Joe Acklin sends it in, and out of bounds for Germantown throw-in. 2 minutes left here in the second half. We are soon to be in stoppage time. Cleared away by McDonough. 4-3 lead for the Cougars here in the second half. Let's see where they're going to take the throw in. There he is. Germantown will take the throw in as they look to make a final push here at the end of the game. Germantown sends the cross in. It's defended away by Kiski. Boots it well past midfield. George Davison looks to track it down for him. Bodied, but no call given. Sends it the other way, Germantown. Guy steps up and chips it out of bounds for the Cougars. Germantown throws in. George pressures. And kicked away by Germantown. Out of bounds miscommunication. So Kiski will have the throw-in, which will be taken by David Egbo. Gets back to Egbo. Davison steps in, kicks it through. Silberg comes away with it, gets it out into space. Alec Belcastro buries it for the Cougars, and that gives them a 5-3 lead. As a breakdown in the Germantown defense, being down a defender hurts, but Alex Belcastro able to capitalize, and quickly the Cougars make it 5-3 with very little time left to play. Giovanelli sends it up, and the Cougars will advance to the third round of the playoffs, which will be held this Thursday here at Kiski. Not sure if we're going to be on the grass field or the turf field, but it will be held Thursday. Opponent to be determined, time yet to be determined. More than likely it'll be around the same time, 3:30, but check us out on social media and check the website, and you will be able to find out when we're going to play that game. Follow us here again on the stream if you're not able to make it to campus, and congratulations Cougars as they win the game against Germantown Academy as the second seed Cougars defeat Germantown Academy 5-3, and move on to the third round of the PAISAA State Soccer Playoffs.